A fiery exchange broke out on GB News this morning, as guest star Oscar Reddropp questioned the direction of Labour and Rachel Reeves' financial decisions. This morning on GB News, all eyes were on former Boris Johnson advisor Oscar Reddropp, who joined hosts Eamonn Holmes and Neesom to discuss Labour's impending spring statement. In a lively exchange, the political strategist cast doubt on Labour's identity, raising eyebrows after they unveiled ambitious plans for personal independent payment reforms and proposed eliminating the work capability assessment. Reddropp shared, "If things remain as they are, there won't be another Labour government in 4 years. It's that high on people's agenda and radar. It speaks to fairness. And if the Labour government are seen as ruling over people with no sense of structure, respect, or fairness, there won't be another Labour government. They are doing all the things a right-wing government would do." "Is Rachel Reeves toast?" questioned Neesom. Reddropp continued, "The Rapids are approaching her this week. Rachel Reeves and the Labour government are having an identity crisis. They don't know what they are doing." Reddropp added, "It is going for growth, but they are failing. The stench of austerity has to return this week to plug that gap if you like. Can she change the fiscal rules she has set for herself? She can't, because then the interest rates will skyrocket. So it is a complete mess. She has nowhere to go." She gave an interview yesterday, during which she said the standard of living is increasing. That is borderline insulting. In response, Holmes defended Reeves, claiming the Chancellor is an easy figure to attack after the previous Conservative government had left a £22 billion black hole in public finances. "There are certain things she has achieved. She can't take all the blame, and if the Conservatives had got in, what would have changed?" the GB News host questioned. Reddropp also discussed how the higher national insurance rate for businesses will come into play this April, as employers will now pay their employees by 1.2 percentage points to 15%. This move will generate an extra £25 billion in tax revenue to allegedly help cover the deficit left by the previous government. It comes as Reeves has ruled out tax and spend policies, signalling that she will neither raise taxes nor government budgets in her critical spring statement next week. Speaking in a BBC documentary, The Making of a Chancellor, Reeves also warned that the government could not afford the kinds of spending increases seen under the last Labour government. She is expected to make cuts to some government departments on Wednesday. More money has already been allocated to defence by reducing the aid budget. "We can't tax and spend our way to higher living standards and better public services. That's not available in the world we live in today," she said. In her autumn budget, Reeves increased the levels of tax and public spending significantly, paid for largely through implementing extra taxes on businesses.